Hi guys, this is Milichip and welcome back to Conan Exiles. Today is the day we gonna move purges on our base. Well, purges. Basically, if we look at our settings and then server settings and then purge, as you can see, I set them between 4 and 6 because I was a little home late, so. Got 30 more minutes to prepare before the purges can actually happen weekdays and Mondays. I did set the purge level to level 1, so I kind of want to see what a level 1 brings today. And then tomorrow we will do a level 2 and so on until, well, maybe level 6 or maybe even level 3 might wreck our base more heavily than we actually want to. So yeah, checking them out slowly, first to level 1 and then moving on. I do believe I have some more pets to place in front of the gates, quickly checking out where the gates or where the actual walls might be a little thin. And then I am thinking of, not really sure, I have my usual stats as always. I'm actually thinking of getting like, well, I'm not really sure, like cat-like falling damage, not really necessary. So I'm thinking of actually switching these out to accuracy. But I do need to get the level 3 there to get the 10% more damage. So I'm actually might cut my encumbrance a little short. Yeah, I'm not really sure how I'm gonna set it up. That will all be for a second. But I'm thinking that in the start of the purge, I'm gonna support my archers on the walls, and that way we get a proper visual on how and when it happens, what they actually do, the NPCs, the purges, and yeah, see if we can actually fight them off properly. If not with the archers, then we can always go down and actually continue with the battle ourselves. So yeah, I'm gonna do some preparations. I got 25 minutes before the countdowns can start. There is a countdown of 30 minutes, so it gives me 1 more hour to actually prepare. Make sure that I have my food up, that I have some potions on me for some buffs, that we can go into combat mode, well, all serious like. So yeah, I'm gonna, bets. So yeah, I'm gonna prepare and I'll bring you guys back once we get an announcement. Right, so an hour has passed. I've just got rid of 2 30-minute recordings where nothing happened. And we have 58 minutes left for the purge to actually happen within the time that I set it on. So not really sure. It says that it, well, if we check, I kind of don't want to look away. Server settings purge. It starts at 4 and ends at 6. 30-minute preparation purge duration, so it's 1 hour. So yeah, I presume it can start latest at 17:59. So yeah, I'm gonna wait it out a little bit more, and else I'm really gonna have to look up how I can maybe even spawn a purge in, instead of setting a timer. I'm not really sure how it works. I'm gonna have to look around, but as far as we have waited now, I've been reading a comic, keeping one eye on the screen actually, so I'm gonna continue that and hope we get a notification somewhere. Alright, so it's 10 before 6. Not really sure what happened. Maybe it is a chance that a purge will occur. Not really sure. Maybe it's not like set in stone that the second your bar is full, the purge meter is full, that you actually get a purge. So yeah, you kind of need to look it up. I just thought, well, if I set the timing differently, I can make one happen while I'm home. But yeah, the pairs, that's not gonna be the issue. So for today's episode, I'm really not sure. Well, we can look at our journey steps, right? So decorate yourself with a war paint, combine an orb effect, and climb the tower of bets. So yeah, let's take a look into those. They always say if you don't know what to do. Yeah, this is falling down the roof with no cat-like falling damage. So yeah, it does it does leave a bigger impact than dropping with the cat-like falling damage. So decorate yourself with war paint. Not really sure how that works. War paint. There should be... Not even sure. What the hell is this? Scale back carcass. This item cannot be moved. Oh, so the second it's in your inventory, it cannot be moved. Oh, that's a fun one. War paint. I know I picked up some war paint before, but where the hell did I leave those notes? Not in here. Not in here. Where the hell did I leave those notes? That's the gold park. No, no, no. No, 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 no. Okay, I'm gonna look around if I can find those notes. I thought I had them in the first box here. Apparently I'm not, right? So yeah, I'm gonna look over how I can paint my face. Combine an orb effect. Orbs. Where did we leave the orbs? Did we put them in the chest up top, or are they in a chest downstairs? Didn't throw them all out, right? That would be stupid. That would be really stupid. So yeah, I'm gonna look around, see if I can find the right materials to actually do the journey steps that I want to complete today. And then I'll... So there's no... Yeah, I put a lot in these. Grease orb and water orb. Gaseous orb. So how do we combine them? How do we combine the orbs? Combine orbs. It's with a... Well, can I not just look into the... So throw an orb. I think I did that one. Shattering of glass. Earn a perk. Decorate yourself. You're curious about the war paints that you have seen some of your enemies wearing in the exiled lands. There are imitating, but they are also served to identify members of various tribes and groups. You know that some tribes use paint to prepare themselves for war, but now, just like but for now, you just like to see how it feels to paint on. Oh, excuse. Yeah, I've slept for 1 hour, guys, and looking at this computer screen for the past 2 hours to check is really it made me tired. You just like to see how it feels to paint on yourself without help. Decorating war paints patterns can be learned in the feat trees or found at various locations around the world. Using the pattern will apply it. So learned in the feat trees. Feet, and then decoration, I presume. Cartographer, papyrus scrolls, notes. Where can I learn those? Cornerstones. Let's go through them one by one. Doesn't seem to be decorative war paints. A brush for copying war paint design, sloughing fluid, a mixture for removing war paint black hands, fireball cauldron. Okay, so let's learn this one, and then we need to. Apparently, there's 2, 4, 6, 7. So one of the 7, and then what feat did we have for the orbs? Right, combine orb effects. After experimenting with alchemical orbs, you understand the basic application, but the compounds within can be combined to cause a variety of secondary effects. You'd like to see what happens when you combine 2 orb effects. Experiment with different orbs and combine their effects to produce new effects. But the compound within can be combined to cause a variety of secondary. So I need to craft up the orbs with different materials. Fireball cauldron. That's over here. So gaseous orb, I need mushroom and water orb, grease orb, tar and water orb, demon fire orb, vital gland and water orb. So yeah, making those isn't really too hard. And then branch for an inking brush, a brush for copying war paint design, so kind of need to make one of those. And then it's a papyrus scroll, an inking brush, and coal. This is red dye, so this is gonna be the easiest one. So papyrus scroll, inking brush, and coal. And slouching is glowing essence and water filled flask. So they're all pretty easy to make. So I'm gonna make my rounds and get everything crafted up and get some resources in here to see if we can, because I need to combine it, right? So I need to make an orb that has tar and that has volatile glands. Not really sure how that works. Okay, let's do the war paint first, and then we'll see. So make an ink brush. Check. Let's put them on. Else you won't craft it, of course. And then war paint, black hand, ink brush, and coal. Let's craft one. And then combining the effects. I'm not really sure, maybe I need to throw two effects on top of each other, something like that. So let's take these two with us. See if that actually does something. Wasn't it? Oh, it turned off the second it was actually done crafting. So black hand war paint. Equip. Oh, decorate yourself with war paint. So we have brown arms and then two hands on our body. Don't really see anything different with my face. I do have a little beard, I think. Yeah, you see there's like some black paint below where my beard is supposed to be, but it's not really covering. And then yeah, some hand and some gloves I'm wearing right now. Okay, so we painted ourselves. So combine orb effects. Do I need to, if I throw this one and this one? Gotta be in the same area. Oh yeah, combine orb effect, so it's basically throwing them. Okay, and the third one we are gonna do today is climb the Tower of Bats. Now I really had no idea where that was. Let's put these back in here. So it was really easy, actually. Just throw the orbs. I'm almost punching my dude. So just throw the orbs at the same location. Okay, that wasn't that hard. So yeah, climbing, that means resetting my attributes because I really don't have any 10% less stamina whenever I climb. Not really sure how far I'm gonna get with this one. Yeah, we'll see. We'll get naked otherwise and do it in little pieces. Now it is supposed to be I do believe that it's supposed to be here. Do you think what does it actually say if we look at our where was it? Climb the Tower of Bats. It stands in the desert, a ruined structure of impressive stature. A whispered rumen names it the Tower of the Bat, a relic of the ancient past. You are curious about the bracelet still clinging to your wrist and preventing you from leaving the exiled lands. Perhaps the tower can offer some answers, perhaps not. Either way, you're going to climb it. The Tower of Bat is a mysterious structure on the riverbank just east of the unnamed city. Climb it to discover what mysteries await at its apex. So, east, that's over here. And it's along the riverbank, so yeah, that's definitely gonna be this tower over here. So I'm gonna make my way over there and we'll climb it and see what we can find. Yeah, no purge, still a little sad about that. Really not sure why it didn't happen. I do believe I set my timers correctly. Yeah, can't have everything. Let's put these in the right position where they need to be. And let's get a move on. So I do presume this is the Tower of the Bat. Didn't block it correctly. Yeah, still trying to figure out. So how are we gonna climb up here? That's this is the bigger question, right? Is there somewhat of an easier... Let's get semi-naked. And let's start to climb. Yeah, my stamina isn't all that, so I'm really gonna have to do it in pieces, else I won't make it up. Okay, that's one part. How the hell do we climb this one? Is there an easy access point somewhere? We can climb here in levels. Let's try here. This way I can stop every time, regen my stamina. Okay, mysteries on top of the tower. Now they got me excited. Let's go. Up and up and up we go. Yeah, the sleeve war paint, can't say that I'm really a fan of it. Kinda looks funny, but yeah, under our gear it doesn't really show anyway. Okay, next step. And the purges, yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to look it up. I just thought that it would always happen, but maybe it doesn't. Like maybe I'm wrong at that. Through here. And then we can take a breakpoint over here, I think. Yeah, perfect. Let's get some stamina back. We're almost there, we're almost there. Expected it to be a little higher. Alright, so... Oh.
Slave. In the beginning, it was thus. The blackness of an utter void, with the cold winds of cosmic space blowing through it.
Cosmic space.
We have not forgotten our origin, slave, nor the immensity of the void. Nightly, the star dreamers search the heavens for their wisdom, and at midnight, a moonbeam messenger carries the whispered dreaming back to the Warmaker, the Archivist, and the Priest King. Thus is our future read from the heavens and engraved on this earth.
He is talking about the
Your
dudes
service
that
here
gave us the end game.
bring you much honor.
Okay, service here will bring me great honor. Okay, discovered the Tower of Bats. And journey step complete. Lure an enemy into a trap, make an enemy bleed, survive a sandstorm outside of shelter. Ooh, is that a boss? Of course, a giant bat. Doesn't look too impressive. Oh, you can't go through here? This is gonna be easy. Yeah, it doesn't look to be that tough. Let's put our gear back on. I think I have some more. Don't go. I wish I had my headshots now. Yeah, this is kinda easy. Clicking like a madman. And I'm almost out of stamina. Let's regen a little bit. Yeah, I can't say it's a really truly... Let's go in, right? Let's go in. See what he can do. We're blocking properly. Sometimes he's actually coming over my block, but yeah. Even then, I think I can take him out tanking. There we go. Let's take a nice screenshot. The Bat King, or whatever he's called. Press enter to interact. Is there anything to interact with here? Dude, I think you're lying on something I need to interact with. Where was that interact? Oh, is this it? Faded note. This is where I die. The bridge collapsed shortly after I arrived here and there's no way down except for the short way. However, it is better than starving to death. It is the height of irony that I came here foraging for bird eggs to stave off starvation. I think that's meant to be starve. But yeah, they made a mistake in their writing. So what can we find up here? Looks like a pressure plate. Doesn't really do anything. Is this a place I need to come with my items? Oh, wait. Ah, we forgot our... Ah, crap, we forgot, yeah. And I can't harvest them with this. I think the demon bat? No, we've got the demon bat. So, let's check here. I think it's just the same thing. There's a passage underneath, let's check that out. Yeah, again, it looks like a pressure plate, but there's also no ghosts telling us that we need to do something here. There's a passage underneath, but there isn't really a hidden door or anything. So only thing we can look at is up top where the bat actually was standing. Nothing over here. Another pressure plate. Doesn't really do anything. Ooh. I cannot see what is at the bottom, but I can only think that I'm not gonna be able to jump this. And when I do jump it, I am gonna die a horrific death. So yeah, no purge today. Gotta look into what happened and how I can make one happen the next time. Let's take off our gear so we can actually look at each other. So yeah, we did a couple of the things we haven't done yet in this quest. It's actually pretty good. We have a whole lot of lists. Lure an enemy to the trap, 2 unknowns, more unknowns. So we still have a lot that we haven't done yet and can actually make an enemy bleed. Lure an enemy into the trap, and then there was one more. But yeah, that's gonna wrap it up for today's episode. I am gonna look into how I can make the purge happen. I wanna make these purges happen. I wanna fight a purge. So yeah, tomorrow maybe I set my timer a little longer because it was at 4 hours. Maybe it's because it was at only 2 hours that one could not spawn within that certain range of time. I'm not really sure. But yeah, hope you enjoyed the episode and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.